Okay, so we're looking at Gears of War 4 at 21:9, and specifically its 21:9 support. Now, with games releasing as standard in a shockingly buggy and unfinished state nowadays, I cannot describe how much of a smile this game brought to my face when playing it. The simple fact is, effort was made to make this a great PC port, and it paid off big time. Now, before I continue, if you want to hear my thoughts on the game, then check out my video on that in the description or just head over to my channel. So starting with the ultra-wide support, it natively supports 21:9 resolutions, with gameplay correctly showing off more on the sides of the screen, and with a built-in FOV slider you can adjust to get the perfect view. In addition, I experienced no object pop-in or other issues with the extra screen space, which is lovely. The HUD correctly shifts to the sides of the screen, and pre-rendered cutscenes are unfortunately 16:9 with black bars. However, in my opinion, that is better than having zoomed or stretched versions, so yeah, it's the best of a bad situation. There are very short cutscenes which are full screen, but they are just leading from the black screen into your control, so I wouldn't really count them. In-game menus are happily ultra-wide, with the main elements shifting to the sides of the screen. However, this does not apply to the main menus, which are black-barred 16:9. And slightly frustratingly, the main menu actually does start in 21:9, but quickly jumps to 16:9. I'll freeze what the 21:9 bit looks like on screen now. And yeah, it's just like a tease to see it at 21:9 before losing it again. So I don't know, they might make it 21:9 at some point because they just zoomed the back image in that sort of glitched moment. Or they probably, and most likely, will just leave it with black bars. Pop-up menus, like the collectible notification screen, these are surprisingly 21:9, which I didn't expect, so that was nice. And loading screens are 16:9 with black bars and stretched 16:9, so there's two different variants. But happily, they are brief in my experience, so you aren't looking at them for long. Lastly, and I really hope a fix does come up for this because it would be amazing, the split screen offline co-op, which by the way is so utterly fantastic a thing to have, unfortunately doesn't use the extra 21:9 screen space, limiting the screen space to 16:9 with black bars and player 1 on the top and player 2 on the bottom. So that would be nice if we could use the whole screen space, because it would be perfect on a 21:9 screen for 2 players. Now, performance-wise, this is why I'm happy. The game isn't, in my time playing, prone to any kind of serious bugs. In fact, the only one that I made note of during the hours I was playing was where the game didn't automatically initiate the next stage, and I was stuck behind a gate where it should have opened for the next scene to start. But a restart at the last checkpoint, which was just around the corner, had it work correctly. So yeah, overall that was a big tick for me. But as I say, performance was where I got very happy, especially because it's a Windows Store game and the history with those titles, cough Quantum Break to mention one example, is not positive. However, starting with the graphical settings, the list is extremely extensive, giving you ample control over most of the aspects of the game, and it is beautiful to see. And the cherry on top of this is that the game runs amazingly. Obviously, I could be the random one person that doesn't have issues, but from reading around, I'm not. I can run everything on high with anti-aliasing on low, and easily stick to above 60 FPS at just about every moment. Rare occasions do crop up where FPS dips into the high 50s, the scene where you first enter your old mansion as an example of that, but otherwise you will be playing a game that clearly spent time in optimization with a team that clearly cared about a strong PC port. This game could literally be dead gameplay-wise, and I would still urge people to buy it, because I want developers to realize that a great PC port is never ignored, and it's just so absolutely welcomed with glowing opinions when they do appear, because the market is so full of horrendously supported PC games. Other points I want to touch on about the game: it supports G-Sync perfectly, the vibrating triggers are as fantastic as ever, and my 5.1 surround sound system worked amazingly, something I'll talk about a lot more in my opinions video on the game. Overall, it is a fantastic PC port. 21:9 support-wise, it's extremely solid, and so I'll give it a WideAsFcuk score of 4. And clearly you can guess that I absolutely can recommend buying this game on a performance standpoint. Really good job, Microsoft. Once again, if you want to hear my thoughts on the gameplay, story, etc., then check out my video on that in the description or just head over to my channel. I hope that gives you some information on how the game runs at 21:9. Give this video a like if you found it helpful and subscribe for future info. For any of the games at 21:9, head over to my channel. Hopefully I've covered it. If I haven't, then leave a comment down below and I'll try and cover it. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, the links to my Patreon page are in the description. See you later.
Follow me upstairs.
Wait, what's upstairs?
Family heirlooms.
Dad, they're inside.
So let's clean house. God damn it, more of them! Engage at the right. Heading your way. Unit engaging. Unit relocating.
Fire in the hole!
Hostile contact identified. More of them up here! Cease and desist immediately. Come on, this way.